Good morning, everybody. We're just about to get started for London Live with SPDas. SPDas, the trading floor is yours. Good morning. Good afternoon.
All right, thank you, Igor. And once again, warm welcome to everyone who's joining from eastern or the western part of the world. Good afternoon or good morning, accordingly. And let's get started with the London session. Uh, we can straight away start with the hourly chart because you already know the daily setup uh, done in the past session. The larger degree trend is already up, and what we are seeing now is the lower degree waves, ones and twos, also in place in Europe. Now there has been uh, a slight corrective wave or slight corrective decline already. We've we've already pushed a trade into the portal going long euro, and we would also intend to go further long if prices decline towards the 370 mark, almost 100 points from here. And the reason that we went long right now was, first of all, I see a corrective wave complete, a very small corrective wave, could be a lower degree wave 4 as well, before that thrust wave higher, possibly towards the 520, 30. So there could be around 50, 60 points to be made intraday. So for those traders who are looking to do some kind of a short-term intraday kind of trading, can initiate longs. The only thing is the stop loss. Unfortunately, we cannot place anywhere. Ideally, I would say 1.02. So the strategy could be, if an intraday 70 points cut is obtained, you say thank you very much and book your profits. Otherwise, you turn it into a potential positional one. All right. But for positional traders, there is absolutely no issues at all. You can go partially long right now. Remaining, you can go long around 1.0345 for the euro. Ideally, stop should go around 1.02. I prefer to keep it still at 1.0105 because the reason why I like to stay always away from the noise is, one, it gives me a lot of confidence that uh, we are right at the major support. Two, when the corrective waves are on, we've repeatedly discussed that there are several permutation combination possible. Uh, uh, First things first, I can see a zigzag straight away, ABC. Uh, it could also turn uh, as a running flag because you have an ABC and then you have another ABC, possible five wave lower, which stays above 1.02, prints a running flat. Another three ABC like this, ABC 1, ABC 2, another three ABCs like that would turn a triangle. So even combinations are possible. If you have just a three wave corrective decline like what we see here, ABC up, another ABC down, you have a WXY combination. So you really never know where the second wave would want to terminate, but it would certainly not. It by the rule, it certainly has to be above 1.0177. All right, and that's the reason why I personally like to stay away from the noise. It also you don't have to worry really because if that is out, then that means something else is happening. One more time, I would like to bring up this second wave. Normally, they do take time to unfold. They don't they don't appear that easy. Uh, so I think we have one more wave to go up, and then we have one more wave to come down. Possibly an expanded flat could be in the making. not an yes, an expanded flat or a running flat, I would say, uh, before the second wave would actually terminate and give way to the third wave. And remember, we are again around just about a couple of weeks now. If you look at the calendar days, I think we've got exactly 11 days uh, with a, with 2 days off. We've got exactly 9 trading sessions before February comes to an end. So in the 9 trading sessions, what what could happen in the price action is, let me take an extension here. Let's try and see if we can be more specific. Okay, now if we go by the extension here, the near term target could be 530 and 580, all right, which is about 100 points away from where we are right now. So we push through the 586 mark. That brings us ABC down, ABC up. So we have capital A, we have capital B, and then another 3 waves down, which brings prices uh, midway or 60% of that entire rally, right? Which gives us a running flat or a WXY combination, and we've got 9 trading days to do so. So end of February is where, according to the time perspective, where we should be having potential wave two in place. Not it doesn't look like it would be anytime soon in this week or next week. All right, but this is a possibility which we always want to keep ourselves aware, and that's the reason we pushed another trade along in the euro. Let's see how the price actually behaves, right? But the larger trend in euro remains absolutely intact. All right, let's move on to the dollar index now. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Quite similar, quite similar here as well. You can, I forgot to show one more aspect of euro because we like doing that. We like following that, and I missed it. Please have a look at the RSI. It is around the 40, it is turning its head up again from around the 40 zone. And this property, I think we have discussed time and again, this property is normally a potential wave 4 in the making. So if it drops to 40, it's even better. That's exactly where the fourth wave would would go and find support in RSI. So one more reason to buy is the RSI, which is supporting around the 44 mark. All right, and the dollar index, no different actually. You can see a small corrective wave higher, which looks complete. Look at that tiny small corrective wave higher. These are what the fourth waves are made up of. If you look at the second wave, it could be a triangle or an expanded flat or a running flat actually. So if wave two was a running flat, it is quite obvious for the fourth wave to be sharp. And if you go by the guideline of alternation, so it falls in place actually, the dollar index nicely. Little wave four, the RSI could be around 60. Let's check. Okay, it's slightly lower, around 50, but it's okay. That is not a problem at all. And if we try and project the extension now of the larger wave A, then the near-term dollar index could be possibly towards 106.24 even lower actually, even 105.62. That's the first target of the larger degree as well. So don't be surprised, please, to see a decline towards at least 55 points, possibly around 90 points as well. All right. So with that in mind, we would recommend intraday short-term traders. If you want to take that 100 points of cut, you might want to do so. But ideally, for positional traders, it is the best because the risk-reward ratio, I mean, the stop loss would ideally go above 109.85. I prefer keeping it at 111, staying away from noise. In fact, if you look at the if you look at the potential wave structure, I like what is happening on the chart right now. And then you have three up, possible three down, maybe a push lower, and then at least another three waves up. This could be a complex WXY 333, and in a bit of a hurry actually before the. So we are going to get a chance maybe next week. Ideally, we are going to get a chance next week towards 108.80 or 109 to re-enter on the short side. Right. So an absolute short-term trade could be on the south side immediately from here. If you're not comfortable taking that stop around 109.85, then you might want to refrain from doing it and wait for price action to produce a larger degree wave, corrective low, corrective higher before entering shorts again. Right. So that is the situation as as we move into London times. Okay, gold now. The hourly chart in gold is telling us a story, as we discussed last time. We should be seeing or witnessing some pullback. I think we've got that pullback. Maybe we can push the path a bit on the right hand side, and that could be wave 3 of a larger degree, then wave 4 and wave 5. Right, so a lower degree impulse could be still in the making, where we have 1, 2, 3 potential wave 4 and wave 5, and then a pullback. So immediately, I think 15 minutes time will give us more clearer picture. So you see that immediately we've got wave 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3 complete, possibly wave 4 also complete. And if that is correct, then it is well poised for one more drop towards the 65-66 zone immediately in the maybe intraday or early tomorrow. This is what it looks like on the 15 minutes time frame, and then it produces a meaningful pullback, a larger degree wave 2 to continue lower further. I tell you what, if the 5 waves that we counted last week, if if we had done it, if you did it correctly, if it's been done correctly, the the metal has topped out, not only topped out, but it has also uh, carved a lower high on Friday, and it's now underway for a much deeper correction. And that corrective drop would actually extend through 27, 27.30 or so. It's quite possible. All right, so that is the story in gold. Good to remain on the short side. Now, if you had booked profit, last session we had booked profits around 85. Now we are getting another chance to initiate short positions around the 29.025 zone. You can also look to sell if it raises or rallies through the 29.13, 15 zone. We've actually hit one trade. We've pushed one trade in gold. We're looking to add further as well. All right. All right. So that is for gold. And the next one is Bitcoin. We can pick up one more chart before we call it a. Bitcoin is moving beautifully in a triangle consolidation here. It is it is a it is a cone consolidation. So I would fancy my chances for wave E either terminated here or wave E going there. All right, and if it has been done correctly, then so we've got wave A, wave B, wave C, wave D, and wave E potentially complete. I'm not really worried about what corrective drop is going to go. I mean, until prices stay above 89 or 91, I've placed my stop around 89. So that that small noise is quite possible, and but it's a good confident trade now. If there is a wave four triangle, then we've got a thrust wave left on the north side. All right, so if you have not yet traded, you might want to do it on the long side again around the 96 400 zone. Please keep your stop loss around the 91 or just below 91. Better to keep around 89 and target around 115 and 123 on the upside. All right. And one more chart quickly. I don't see price action coming quite a bit to the support level here, but it's just a reconfirmation that pound bulls are still absolutely in control. You never know. It can go straight to the target 2700, 2750. So please hold on to your long positions there. All right. Okay, we can have a look at Solana. Solana is no different actually. Just a moment. I can bring up because the correction is almost quite similar in all coins. I had seen during the weekend as well. In fact, Solana is carving right. It's actually carving maybe wave E right now. So it would be better to go long. Just a moment. Let me check the RSI as well. Yeah, it's confirming potential triangle. If you look at the potential triangle here, and that was a thrust wave. And okay, we've got to be a bit careful. But if it's a triangle consolidation, it's slightly different, but it's looking wave one and two right now. All right, and the third wave could push higher through the previous high. All right, so that is Solana for us. Maybe you can go long 184 right now. But stop loss should not go anywhere. I mean, you can place a stop loss tightly below 175. Don't place a stop loss there as of now because it's a three waves. Okay, I can see it's a three wave. So it's a corrective wave two in the making, and it's good to remain stop around 169 as well. That's not a problem. So 184 long, 169 is the stop loss, and the potential targets would go around 250 or so. at least the first resistance, first immediate resistance up there. All right, we can revisit Solana when we come back in the new year, but it looks like potential long is in the making. You can see the RSI rushing through 40 levels right now. All right, good to remain long in Solana as well. And with that note, we can bring this session to a pause and be back again in a few hours to touch base or continue the story in the New York session too. Once again, thank you for joining, and I'll see you in a few hours. Back to you, Igor. Thank you
SP,
very much.
thank you, SPDas. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at ForexLens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. ForexLens.com. ForexLens.